Okay, this is Mr. Hassan. Assalamu alaikum, the students of grade 11 BR. This question was asked to me by one of the students. It's from the Test Your Understanding of 1.6 about rationalizing the denominator. And in this question, we have to rationalize this denominator and simplify. So here we want to get rid of the square roots. So we have two things here. We have the root 3 part, which is like something, if you multiply it by root 3, it will be got rid of. So root 3 times root 3 is 3. So I multiply the numerator also by root 3. And then I have this bracket, this root 21 plus root 7. And as we know, to get rid of something like that, we multiply it by what's called its conjugate, which are the same terms but with the opposite sign between them. So this is going to have a negative sign between them. And you do the same thing to the numerator that you do to the denominator. So you have to multiply also the numerator by root 3 times root 21 minus root 7. And what's going to happen is the numerator is going to become root 3 times root 21 minus root 7. And the denominator, you're going to have root 3 times root 3, which gives you 3. And then you're going to have root 21 plus root 7 times root 21 minus root 7. Well, that becomes a difference of squares. So you end up with root 21 squared, which is 21, minus root 7 squared, which is 7. Okay, because the middle term here, when you multiply root 21 by minus root 7 and root 7 by root 21, they will cancel out. So this gives you root 3 times root 21 minus root 7 over, that's 3 times 14. 3 times 14, which gives you root 3 times root 21 minus root 7 over 42. 30 plus 12, 42. Now, I left the answer like that, which is perfectly fine to do in this form here, in the sheet, but you can also express it in other ways. For example, I could expand the brackets. So root 3 times root 21 is going to be root 63 minus, and root 3 times root 7 is root 21 over 12. And this gives us root 63 is made up of a perfect square of 9 times 7. So you have root 9 times root 7 minus root 21. There's no perfect square factor in there, over 12, which gives you 3 root 7 minus root 21 over 12. So this is also perfectly fine. Both of those are perfectly fine ways of expressing your answer. This is correct and this is also correct. Okay, so that's fine. That's how you can do it. Sometimes they might say, give your answer in the form of a plus, b or something like that, or a root something plus b root something. Then you can separate them as separate terms. But this question doesn't ask you to do that. So there's the answer to question number 5 from this Test Your Understanding. As I said, either of these will be acceptable. I think some of you might have gone as far as this, and therefore you're wondering why the answer is not the same as what I got, but they're the same. Okay, so that's the answer for this question. I hope that was clear. Thank you for watching. And if you have any other problems with any questions from the Test Your Understandings from the book, and the topic worksheets, don't hesitate to ask me, and I will try to explain as soon as possible.